Well, you all know why I'm making this video, class. As you all know, this Sperg is, but for those who do not know, this is Gregory Hall, or as he goes by, Pony Hall. If you have not seen my recent video on Gregory, I will give a quick summary and follow through to the recent events from May to the later month of June. Gregory has been trying to date minors on Discord, and he acknowledges that the minors he tried to date were underage. And mind you, he had recently turned 18 since of April. So when we got wind of this, Gilded Ash, the Cinnamon Roll Flutterio, Cosmic, and I included got into a call with Gregory and told him since he is now an adult, he cannot try to date anyone under 18. And we have given him advice not to date kids and go for people who are of the legal age. And big surprise, no less than 24 hours later, he tries to date minors and states he likes 13-year-olds and tried to lure another minor to his home. I already covered this in my recent video on Gregory, and I also did provide a Google Drive file documenting his stupid behavior. He also accused Cosmic of being a hacker and stated that Cosmic apparently told Greg to off himself, which I and Gildash confronted him in a private call that I provided in the drive file. He stated Cosmic said this in the chats where he had apparent screenshots of Cosmic telling him to commit toaster bath. When I asked for the screenshots to be presented, he changed it to that it happened in a call, so I knew he was full of shit to begin with and that Cosmic did not tell him to go off himself. He was apparently upsetting Spaghetti because his server got nuked. Get over it, Greg. Jesus Christ. I actually made a stream where I discussed why I had a last conversation with Greg, as well as pointing out that the community tab that I posted about my video on Gregory was made on him not too long ago. Then him and his brother joined the stream and screamed like little Sperg monkeys. Don't believe me? Listen for yourselves.
Or are you gonna be too busy finger popping each other's assholes? Fuck you, faggot.
And bring your dad too.
Bring your dad too, so I can whoop his fucking ass.
I love it.
I know you love it.
You know, I don't respond to petty insults like that. I don't respond to petty insults like that. So Ben, how are you?
How white you like you where you are. Your parents are fucked up in the head, you fucking faggot.
Thank
you.
You
make fun of my brother again, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you real soon.
He's stupid. Yeah, he is stupid. Find me. Find me. It's all out there. Find it.
I'm gonna put a fucking knife right through your neck.
So not only did Greg and the brother broke several laws in that stream, but they also showed that they're extremely homophobic little pricks. And of course, I posted it on Twitter stating to Greg that not only did he play himself, but he ruined whatever reputation he had left if he had any to begin with. Then on the 23rd of May, no less than 24 hours later, Spanish Giovanni made his stream where he would later make fun of Greg of his stupidity. Of course, me having a generous heart, I decided to make a group chat for not only Spanish Giovanni to have a chat with Gregory Hall and ask him a couple questions and also make fun of him, but to our shock and surprise, the mother showed up and wanted to talk to me, Gilded Dash, Cosmic, Flutterio, and few others. Unfortunately, the call was not recorded, but I will give you guys a quick summary how the call went down. The mother basically apologized about her son's stupid behavior in my stream and also apologized about the other brother of being a homophobic piece of shit and, you know, saying what he said in stream. She also states that Greg has MS, autism, and that Greg struggles with socialization and he struggles with social cues. The mother states that as of that moment, Greg is going to be offline, seeking a therapist and not bothering anyone again. It then asked me to take down the videos on Greg, which Gilded asked what assurance can the mother provide that would convince us that everything she said was true. She claims she would make Greg delete all his social media, remove the Discord app of his phone and his laptop, etc., which unfortunately his YouTube, Twitter, and even Discord were not deleted. But however, they were inactive as of late until the 25th of June, where he tried to talk to Ali, yes, this Ali, and made a claim that Ali, the minor, was sending me a message on Discord. I will clarify, I have not received anything from the minor. I haven't even talked to the minor since that whole RTI incident, but that's a different rabbit hole. But then Spanish Giovanni and later Cosmic had a call with Gregory and both wiped the floor with Gregory, and Gregory was extremely salty in those calls, and he even mentioned yours truly in a very bitter tone. Then we come to the 27th of June, where I finally got into the call with Greg, and throughout half the call, instead of growing a fucking spine and being an actual adult, he stayed muted throughout the call. And he was also literally scared that I, Gilded Dash Cosmic, Spanish Giovanni, as well as a few others were in the call, basically wiping the floor on him. And of course, he yeeted off afterwards. I will provide the full call in the Google Drive file, as well as new screen caps of his recent behavior. When he returned, and oh yes, he even claims he is friends with Darkness Parasite, aka Dark Pony 345, as well as Dark Hero Brian, both known pedophiles, but yet doesn't have him on his friend list and knows his Discord tag, and even Darkness Parasite himself stated he doesn't even know the guy. Funny how a pedophile doesn't want to be around another pedophile. That's extremely pathetic. And after the call with us, he decided to like Cosmic's tweets, hoping it would get us off his back. Which, newsflash Greg, it's not gonna work. As of late, he has been silent towards myself and everyone else, and that actually concludes the Gregory saga as of now. And again, if you see this individual in any servers, or if he is part of any social media groups, please avoid him and have him removed. And if anyone who is members of the LGBTQ+, avoid him like the plague that he is, because he is extremely homophobic and will say the F word if you trigger him by calling him stupid or retarded. And Greg, I know you are watching this because you do have a habit of watching not only my channel, but if you complain and DM me to remove this as well as other videos on you, cry about it. We have warned you, but you didn't listen. We have wasted our time that we could have used for doing things outside the internet and doing other projects for our channels. We told you what you were doing is not only illegal, but it will also create implications for you in the future. And I also stated to you before I had to leave that previous call that I had with you, I gave you advice that in the future, if you were around kids, you need to be careful of what you say and do around them. And what did you do when you were in a call with us, Greg? You talked inappropriately in the chat in front of Pigeon, who was a minor, and you told the said minor to kill themselves. Congrats, Greg. Not only did you cross the line that you cannot come back out of by trying to lure a minor to your home, but you told another child to kill themselves. You really are a damaging lost cause of a human being. You do not care about your mother, because if you did, you would have stayed offline and seek psychological help. But I'm pretty sure your mommy was defending you and said what she said to get us off your back. And trust me, Greg, if you continue to act dumb around kids, you will have to face legal consequences, and I and many others will not feel sorry for you. If anyone who has been in contact with Gregory Hall, and if he has been inappropriate around kids that we do not know about, please do not hesitate to come forward or go to someone you trust or to the proper authorities. And Greg, you can cry about the torch and pitchforks coming after you, but we tried to warn you and gave you advice, but now you must reap what you sow, you little spurg. You're an adult now, so be prepared to face adult consequences, and don't get mommy or your dumbass felon brother to fight your battles. And maybe for once, grow a brain, grow a spine, stay the fuck off the internet like your mother stated that you were going to do, and touch some grass. And honestly, I could give a shit less that you're upsetty spaghetti that you've been outed as a predator and acted like a dumbass on the internet. You are an idiot! If you want to support this channel as well as my second channel, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Even if it's just $1, any support would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more content in both channels, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Ben Mazza. May the force be with you all. Have a good day. Twisms.